What's good, YouTube? NappyBoy92 here. Back again, once again. Today, people, today we have week number 4. I got it right this week. Last week,
Yeah, we got it right this week.
I couldn't remember what week we were on. But this week we have week number 4. Twitterfication and myself. And we have a special guest this week, as we do every single week. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey guys, Sawcasm here.
And I'm bringing you another MOAB
That's
on
right.
the map. So yeah, we had Sawcasm in the house. Motherfucker, click here for more MOABs. And that's really like the whole reason we brought you on was this all spawned from an argument on Twitter.
That's why. Everyone only wants me for my MOABs. Not for my personality. Nope. They just want my MOABs. No, I'm just kidding. Go on, sorry.
I can see where you're hitting at that. I know where you're getting at with that from, but this all spawned from a conversation on Twitter between Wildcat and Gifted, where they were talking about, MOABs room YouTube and this and that and a whole bunch of difference between support players, objective players, yada yada, just the regular thing that comes around every couple months. And then Argucasm over here,
that's right,
had to jump in. Actually, stop, rewind. Before we go any further, I'm a complete noob. We may have been talking for what, about a month, 2 months now?
Probably, yeah, about a month.
Where did the name change come from?
You mean where my name, like every day?
Yeah, like how did
Sawcasm.
someone do that, or did you come up with that on your own?
One day, okay, this is a pretty funny story. One day it was actually not too long ago, I don't think. It was the Twitter beef with Spaz My Dogs and Pacific Tomb. I don't know if you kept up with that or whatever, but they were just going at it in my timeline, and then it was on the Bad Kid Show, DJ Keemstar's podcast, so it turned into a pretty big thing, and I just thought it was hilarious, so I changed my name to Spaz My Tomb, and my followers just thought it was the best thing ever, so I just started doing it more and changing my name to all different random shit, and people say it entertains them, so that's what I'm here for.
I have to say, out of the short time I've known you, I think El Prezcasm is the best.
I don't know. It's debatable. It's up there though.
That's good.
Orgasm Chasm?
I don't think I had that one yet. I had Sawgasm. Close enough.
Sawgasm, that was the one.
There you go. Yeah, that one was pretty. That was one of my favorites, I have to say.
Yeah,
Orgasm Chasm.
Orgasm.
Yeah, that'd be a fucking awesome one.
Orgasm
Chasm.
I'll throw that down on my list.
All right.
I feel like he tweeted something one day and he had Sawgasm on there, and you looked at his profile and you were like, that should be Orgasm Chasm, and you shook your fist at the screen Orgasm Chasm.
No, he was going through he had, I don't know, people were tweeting at you one day and you were just changing your name to all kinds of different shit. You just changed it a bunch of times in one day, and I was like, oh, I tweeted at you and it was like Orgasm Chasm, but you're so famous and stuff, so you didn't see it. It's okay.
I saw it. I read every single tweet. I just can't respond to them, and it's not because I'm trying to be a dick, but literally I tweet so much that
he's trying to catch up with his tweet.
I know, right? He's trying to get on. What is it? 60K right now? Let me check.
It's not gonna be a problem. I'm an expert tweeter now. I got a little bit of a late start, but I'm in the game now, and that's it. I'm here to stay.
I will give you credit. When you retweeted something the other day, someone said you were addicted. You said, I'm not addicted. I'm committed. What are you talking about? I was like, that was nice right there. There you go. But anyways, we strayed off topic for too long now. The whole thing, because I saw your video that you put up, Objective Chasm. I felt like it was one extreme to the other. You were like, I kept 9 flags in this game, and we ended up losing the game. And I was like, why would he post a losing gameplay? And I was like, oh, he's trying to make a point here.
Yes, exactly. Okay,
I get it. So just to start off, give us your opinion on it. MOAB whores, because I mean is that a fair term to call?
Yeah. Negative. I don't care.
Okay, so MOAB whores versus objective players. Give us
all right. Bottom line, here's how I see it. It's bottom line, Call of Duty's a game. We all play it for fun, so why not play it however it allows you to have the most amount of fun possible. And for me, that's getting MOABs or attempting to get MOABs.
I mean, we kind of touched on this in the first episode when we were talking to OG Walrus about how Black Ops 2 point streaks and whatever they're going to call it is going to be set up. And we were talking about how you should be rewarded for playing the objective for getting point streaks and stuff. And I said, that's stupid. Your reward for playing the objective is winning the game. You shouldn't get a point towards your streak for capping a flag. It's dumb. But I think it all depends on the game type you're in. Like if you're in domination or capture flag or demolition or whatever, I think that it's the responsibility of everybody on the team to play the objective.
Okay, see that there's where we disagree. Personally, I don't think your objective may be to win, and although I don't try to not win, I obviously don't try to lose or whatever. I don't try to throw the game, but winning the game isn't my number one priority. My number one priority is having fun, and like I said, that's usually by attempting a MOAB streak. And even when it comes down to it, it usually ends up, if I do get on a MOAB streak or I do get the MOAB, there's a good chance that, you know, I'm helping my team in a way that I probably wouldn't be able to if I was just playing the objective. That's what I was trying to get across with that video yesterday. So
I mean, I understand where you're going from in the sense, like, if you call the MOAB in, generally the other team's getting shit on and they're not capping flags and stuff.
Yeah.
But I do have to agree with Wildcat's point in the sense of, I think the MOAB itself has kind of ruined YouTube Call of Duty scene for a lot of people. I think it's ruined it in the sense that it's made it really, really stale.
I'm sure it has, but then again, how do I say this? I do YouTube partially to entertain my subscribers. I do YouTube to partially entertain other people, but the main reason why I did YouTube is because it's just fun for me. So it goes back to the same thing. I just post like whatever I enjoy. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not 100% focused on what other people want. It's also what I want to do with it, if that makes sense.
Kinda.
Yeah, kinda.
I'm a little bit selfish, I guess, in that regard. I guess you could say.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this question. You may have before. I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't been following you too long. Have you ever posted a MOAB where you lost?
Yes.
Nigga, what the fuck?
But the thing is, there's been basically how I learned. I'm not saying I'm a good player or anything. I mean, I'm okay. I'm decent. But
wait, hold on. I'm not saying I'm a good player or anything, but I did just challenge Thunderstruck and his team to a fucking team deathmatch or whatever.
I'm better than Thunder, yeah. I'm not a good player though, so right, you can put him where you want on the scale. I don't know. So anyway, as I was saying, I don't consider myself like a beast player or anything. I'm decent, whatever. But when I started off, obviously I was terrible. Like when I started off, I was probably one of the worst players ever to touch the game. I had like a 1.14 KD at the end of COD 4, which was my first COD. And basically how I learned to get to where I am now, which is like, you know, like I said, maybe slightly above average player, whatever average player, is through YouTube videos. And so I kind of learned the same way that I like to kind of, I try to teach through the same methods that I learned, if that makes sense. And sometimes there were losing games that I saw that actually had a lot of things in them that I thought were pretty interesting. And, you know, if you actually break it down, there's more to it than whether you just win or lost to improving as a player individually.
I agree with you. I think you're one of the, I won't say few, because I know a lot of people learn stuff off of YouTube videos, but I think what it comes down to at the end of the day, you got to have some type of like actual like skill to the game to play it. Because I don't think you could take.
I think you need practice, yeah, which develops the skill. But I mean, I don't. If you're talking about like natural born talent, I don't know.
No, I mean, there's no natural born talent to play Call of Duty. I mean, goddamn, this is the esports episode all over again. I was born to play the game. I don't know. To me, it's like I don't take Call of Duty that seriously. I mean, I don't. I used to enjoy anymore. Anymore. I don't take it seriously anymore. I mean, I got one MOAB. I've had one MOAB my entire time in Modern Warfare 3. It got me over 100,000 views on YouTube. I am happy. I am happy with that one MOAB because that one video has got more views than half of these brand new MOAB daily channels have total. But whatever, right. It's beside the point. So I don't know. I got what I wanted out of Call of Duty. I probably won't be playing too much of it until Black Ops 2 comes out. So, Twit.
What's up?
You're in this podcast too, right, bro?
Yeah. Oh, am I?
Yeah, you quiet as hell over there, son.
I was over here playing on my lighters, listening to y'all talk.
God, well, what do you think, Twit?
I don't know. I was gonna jump in when you were talking about, you know, does the MOAB channels make YouTube It obviously makes YouTube stale, but my thing is these kids, like, okay, obviously you have to have some sort of skill to get a MOAB, especially on a consistent basis. Obviously, I mean, it's not like Olympic skill or any shit like that, but you have to have skill to do it. Now, my question, or the thing that I always think about, is why do the MOAB channels, why were they not big during Modern Warfare 2 when you could get a nuke in the game? I would rather see somebody post daily nukes than post daily MOABs. Maybe that's just because now it's so stale, but I always thought the nuke was so much better than the MOAB. Why didn't you see these channels get real big or get real popular off of Modern Warfare 2? Especially at least the people that were playing Modern Warfare 2 and posting Modern Warfare 2 at the time. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, do you really say you have skill, or is the MOAB obviously it's just a lot easier to get? And that's in my opinion.
Compared to a nuke?
Yeah.
Whoa, no. Whoa.
And that's what I'm saying. See, I think the MOAB is a lot easier to get, even though the nuke, and the reason I say is because the nuke was the game, like, you could end the game in a heartbeat, or obviously you can end the game with a nuke. The MOAB, you can keep going and going and going and going and going, but I kind of, I don't know, I feel like the MOAB is a lot easier to get than the nuke. It took me forever to get a fucking, well, maybe it's just because of the bullshit in the game, but it took me forever until I got a nuke. I didn't get a nuke until like the very last, like 2 or 3 weeks before Modern Warfare 3 came out was when I...
Okay, so the truth comes out. Okay. See, there's where I think the problem is.
No. What I'm saying is I tried for a nuke a couple of times and just kind of gave up on it. Because it was just not something I wanted to go for, because it just stressed me the fuck out, because I didn't like playing like that. But the nuke, like I said, I didn't get until like the last couple weeks of, right before Modern Warfare 3 came out was when I got my first nuke. Now the MOAB, it took me fucking 2 years to get a nuke. 2 years.
Twit, why don't you just say, dude, I just played a lot of Search and Destroy, so there was never a chance for me to get a nuke. No, it's like,
I played a lot of Search, but also when I was not playing Search, the only other thing I was playing was Team Deathmatch and Free For All, and I didn't really play Free For All. I only played two or three games a day of that. But Team Deathmatch I played a lot of, and like I said, the nuke, I got the nuke. It took me forever to get that, but the MOAB, I got a MOAB in fucking. Yeah, but I don't know, first month and a half, and it was just like, okay, well, I mean, the MOAB was not that big of a deal. Like, I got it, that's cool, but it was just like, it's whatever. But the nuke, I was like, fucking yeah, I got a nuke. So I don't know. I feel like the MOAB it's just too easy to get.
Yeah, but all right, you're basing the difficulty to get based on your experience getting one of each. Is this correct?
Not basing it solely on mine. I'm just saying, I'm just questioning why channels didn't blow up over nukes, but they're blowing up for MOABs. That's my question. It's not based solely on, man, it was really hard for me to get a nuke. I'm just saying I think it took more skill to get a nuke than it did a MOAB. And you could debate that because of the kill streaks and shit. I understand that, but I'm just saying. And then that brings in the question, why didn't channels blow up for that, but they blow up for MOABs? It doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know. That's just me.
Personally, I think that MOABs are a little bit more interesting to watch because they're only gun kills. So I think they're a little bit more YouTube friendly, in my opinion. So that could be part of it.
The actual visual content, what the people are watching, and not just sitting you sit in a chopper gun the entire time.
Listen, at the end of I used to watch a lot of nukes. Like I said, at the time of Modern Warfare 2, I didn't post, but I was a big watcher. Big watcher, that sounds stupid. I was a very active subscriber, so a big watcher. But as I was saying, yeah, I watched a lot of videos, I watched a lot of nukes, but especially I got bored of I can't talk today. I got bored of watching nukes because of the kill streaks way before I got bored of watching MOABs in Modern Warfare 3. So I think that's part of it too. The kill streaks kind of takes away an element from the actual nuke or MOAB, in my opinion. So it made it a little bit less interesting to me, but I'm not trying to speak for the general population, but I feel that might be a part of it. I don't know.
I got you. That was just something that I had in my mind. That I was thinking about this the other day. That's all. I'll bring it up. That's all.
Big watcher, active subscriber. I'm not a janitor. I'm a sanitation officer, son. Get it right.
I like to be at least somewhat correct when I speak.
It's whatever. I don't know. I think, to me, I've been tired of watching. I've been. Yeah.
Been. This is Dramatic Correct Podcast.
I've been tired of watching MOABs. I don't know what I mean. To me, it's like you tweeted out again, Sawcasm. You tweeted out the other day. You were saying most of your subscribers said they subbed to you because of your personality, not your gameplay.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them may have been lying to an extent, because if you bring MOABs like that,
he just called your mama out and everything.
Okay.
God damn.
Well, here's what I want to kind of clarify a little bit. I think I can only assume what they mean is, I mean, yeah, they might have originally found me because of the MOABs. That's possible, and I understand how that could work. And because you're obviously not. It's gonna be kind of difficult to find a small channel based on their personality. That's not a very searchable thing. So, but a MOAB, yeah, I understand it's easier in the searches, it's easier in the related videos, all that. So they might have found me through that, but
they stay because of your personality.
A lot of them tell me yes. That's what they say.
I can agree with them. I think out of all the, I don't want to say daily MOAB because you don't post daily, but out of all the MOAB channels out there, I think you have probably one of the best personalities, and you're probably one of the better commentators out there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Than the rest of them, because I see these people that post these videos and they start the video automatically when they get the first kill, and they end the video when the MOAB gets called in. I'm like, dude, like, it takes no time, no effort. You didn't do shit to put this video together. All you did was play the game for 20 seconds, commentate some bullshit over it, and put it up.
And that's another thing about these MOAB channels that confuse me is like, you can only, the way I look at it is, you can only see a MOAB on the same map happen so many times before it's like, I mean, there's only so many different playstyles that you can watch. I mean, you're either going to camp or you're going to rush. And, and it's like, I don't understand how, like Nappy was saying, they started as soon as they get their first kill. They ended as soon as they click the MOAB.
No, half of what I see, they don't even call the MOAB in. Because they keep playing the game. Like, it'll be a game of domination, like the scores at 23 when they start, and the scores at 105 when they end. They don't even call the MOAB in because they keep going.
The other thing is, I see a lot of people, like, they'll get the MOAB and they'll just cut to the end of the game. And that, like, they cut to when they call it in at the very end of the game if they have 2 or 3 or whatever they call in. And then half the time, all they do is, like, most of the MOAB channels is like, oh, I'm going to post a MOAB every day. But it's like, your commentary half the time isn't shit, so you commentate for, like, 35 seconds, and you just put music for the rest of the video. It's like, it takes no effort to do that.
I feel like the past 5 minutes of this podcast have been just like a series of subtweets the entire time. Like, who the fuck are we actually talking about?
It kind of has. I'm not gonna lie, but that's not the point. Anyway.
Anyways, I think we've pretty much covered that to the extent. Would you say?
Yeah, I'm good
so far. Awkward transition for the win. Normally we'd have a nice little segue into the next topic, but fuck it. You know what? It doesn't matter. Fuck being professional. I mean, they can do all these fucking 2-minute MOAB videos. We can just have awkward transition in the fucking show. Anyway, the topic that I honestly really wanted to get into, Sawcasm.
Oh yeah, I like where this is going.
You said you used to DJ.
A little bit.
What?
I wasn't.
Now was this
I
like
wasn't Applejack?
Did you have like actual turntables, or you just have virtual DJ?
No, I had legit virtual DJ equipment. No, like I had dual decks. I'm not sure if you know what that is.
Wait. Hold on.
Dual deck. I started. Can I finish? Thank you. I started off with a dual deck, and then I transitioned to a MIDI controller, which is like a virtual controller. So yes, I had like an $800 MIDI controller at my DJing prime, which didn't last too long.
Oh, well.
All right then.
All right. But I'm guessing that kind of branched you out into music and whatnot.
No, I don't know, I just love listening to music. And that's actually what got me into DJing.
Okay. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to read off a list of names. And I want to twit both of you, and I'm sure I'll do it too. I want you to tell me what you think of each person. Okay. All right.
These are rappers or what?
Rappers, yes.
Oh, by the way, I didn't DJ rap. I DJ'd like electro music, but all right, go ahead.
like Deadmau5 type of DJ.
Similar,
like
yeah.
Trance.
Yes. Yeah. You got the general idea. You're in the general ballpark.
You mentioned Afrojack, so.
Fist pump. So.
Anyways.
I'm Italian, so yeah.
I was getting ready to say you are. I'm not even gonna go there. Forget.
I'm just kidding.
All right. First name. Wiz Khalifa. Tell me what you think. Either one of you. Just go ahead, go.
You can
We're
go
talking
first.
about we're talking about their music, right, or their
Their
personality.
music, just everything. What do you think of them in general?
Do they post MOABs?
Yeah, it's probably some of the best 6-minute MOABs I've ever seen. No, I'm not a fan of him in general. I don't really think he's that interesting. Like he smokes mad weed. Oh, he's mad cool. But his music, in terms of his music, yeah, once in a while he'll come out with the song that I enjoy listening to. That's really it. But I don't listen to his whole mixtapes or anything. You know.
Twit.
I like you said, I like some of the stuff he does, but I mean, I can't sit through a whole fucking Wiz Khalifa CD. I'll be high by the end of it, so.
Yeah, it's called Bullet Papers. So
yeah, like
Wiz Khalifa to me, dude. I'm gonna say this a lot about these people on this list. Wiz Khalifa to me, I think, only blew up because he had one hit and everyone talked about him.
That's a lot of people these days, though. That works these days. That's what.
Well, yeah. But I mean, to me, when I listen to music, I'm very, and this goes for video games and everything else. If I have 16 people telling me, dude, you gotta listen to this, I'm like turned off of it. I don't want to do it. I want to find it on my own.
Right.
You know, so I end up finding out Wiz Khalifa, you know, Black and Yellow. Yeah, I'm a hipster. Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
I'm messing around. Yeah.
But I found Black and Yellow as it started to fall off the radio station and everything, and that's when I really started listening to Wiz Khalifa. I'm the same way. I think
it's pretty interesting. Before he blew up with Black and Yellow, I actually liked him a lot. He had a couple of joints that were actually like pretty amazing. Like for his time, this is like in 08, 09, whatever. And I think one of them is called like Smoking On or something. And I don't know, but like he had some pretty good stuff. And then he became like this radio hit, and that's when I started to not like him so much.
That's what a lot of people say when I ask them about it. They say like they like the old underground Wiz Khalifa as opposed to the new radio shit that's got.
I actually forgot about that because I kind of like gained a distaste for him since recently.
I think overall, I think Wiz Khalifa is just a lot of hype. I don't think he has a lot to back him up, and
he doesn't do anything special, like unique. Good. I mean, it's just kind of like a run of the mill. I mean, it's like, oh, you think of somebody who fucking, you know, is from the hood and smokes weed every day. It's like, oh, Wiz Khalifa, so he gets high and writes a song. Yeah.
All right. Next one. This is gonna be fun right here. 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz. That's my future baby daddy. So, I mean.
Well, you must think highly of him then, don't you?
I'm just playing. Wait,
we're talking
2 Chainz is fucking terrible, dude.
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz is fucking terrible.
Talking about 3 Chainz? Or what?
3 Chainz, 4 Chainz. 2 Chainz to me, I don't know who decided let's promote this guy because I don't know. I think Twitter. I think you remember Sawcasm. You might remember. You remember Duffel Bag Boys?
Yeah.
If I don't do that, that was 2 Chainz. His name was Titty Boy back then.
Yeah, I remember that.
His name was Titty Boy. And I don't know if he left DTP because he was under DTP with Ludacris back then. I don't know if he left them because of whatever, but he ended up changing his name to 2 Chainz. He wasn't Titty Boy anymore. I'm sure somebody said, what the fuck is wrong with you? Call yourself Titty Boy.
Yeah.
But they changed his name, and then out of nowhere, he just blew up. It seemed like overnight, 2 Chainz just came out of nowhere, and then No Lie dropped, and he just got even bigger from there. And now he's like the most popular person out there right now, and I don't understand why. I feel like Birdman writes his lyrics.
Oh,
I like some of the songs that 2 Chainz is in, but I don't like any of his lyrics. Like I don't like his verse. It's kind of like Nappy. We'll talk about this all the time, or we've talked about this before. It's like, oh yeah, the song's really really good up to right there, and that's when you just change the song because that's how his verse is. But unfortunately, like in No Lie, because I don't mind that song. I listen to it every now and then. It's like I have to skip for a fucking minute and a half before I can listen to the damn song. So,
yeah, because No Lie is only good for the hook and Drake's verse.
Exactly, except for the beginning. You can't help but 2 Chainz. I can't help but say that part, and then I just seek. Then be good to go.
All right. Here's once again back to Twitter. We've kind of touched on this before, but we're big Twitter heads over here. But as I was saying, I kind of like you said, I'm not a fan of his lyrics. Obviously, he's a terrible lyricist. I could say that. Once in a while, he has a good line here and there. Rarely, it happens. You know, everyone gets a sleeper once in a while. But overall, my general consensus is similar to Wiz. Once in a while, he'll have a song that just sounds good. You know, it just, I don't know, I just like listening to it. So that's what it is.
I would never be caught. No Lie is the only song. The only song, and it's only because the hook. I would never be caught dead with anything else.
What else is what song is 2 Chainz in right now that's popular other than No Lie?
It's birthday song with Kanye.
That's what I was talking about specifically.
Okay,
like that song, I don't know. His lyrics are terrible even in that song. It just sounded, I don't know, it sounded good one day. I had it blasting on my speakers. I have a decent sound setup over here, so it sounded, I don't know, it sounded good at the time. I thought the song was okay. And I still do. I think that it's good, sounds good. That's it. So
I think the bold thing he did at the end of that song when he said Deuce and Ye, the new Snoop and Dre.
Yeah, that was stupid.
No, dude. No.
I know that was stupid, but then again, like you said, you skip around, like you skip parts in a song. So just because, you know, one line was absolutely terrible doesn't mean I can't listen to the song.
Yeah. I think for one, why is that song like 5.5 minutes long? What the fuck? But go ahead, Sweat. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say after this list I was gonna bring up a point, but go ahead.
All right. We only got two more people left. I'm gonna try and keep it short. Next one, Kirko Bangs.
Kirko.
I only know like 2 of his. I don't even know too much about him, so I usually don't like to talk about people unless like I actually not know them, but know more of their work. All I know is "Drank in My Cup," and that song, it's all right, whatever, and that's really it. I know a couple by him, but not a fan.
Yeah. You know, when "Drink in My Cup" came out, they played that song to fucking death. Everywhere you heard that song. Yeah. And I'd never heard anything else from him. I hadn't seen him. He kind of just, I mean, he was like really popular for that song, but nothing else came out from him. And I still haven't heard anything. Well, actually, I think I heard something from him the other day on the radio, and I was just like, fuck this. But I mean, I've said it before. Fucking Kirko Bangs. He has a stupid ass name for one, but he would have had to come with another.
It's clever.
It's clever, but it's stupid as fuck. Like, come on. But anyway,
it may be stupid as fuck, but I mean, you remember his name, right? Who else is called Kirko?
Well, that's why.
Well, he said Kirko.
But no, like I don't know. He needed to come with another style song like "Drink in My Cup," and whatever I heard from him the other day on the radio. I don't know what the song was. I didn't Shazam it or any of that shit. I just knew.
Was it "Walk on Green"?
I have no idea what the name of the song was, but I listened to like the first probably like 35, 45 seconds of it, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna fucking turn my CD player back on. Fuck this. So
you said you wanted a song that sounds like "Drank in My Cup"?
No, I was saying if he was going to get, you know, big and make it, he needed to have another song that had the same kind of feel as "Drink in My Cup." Like "Drink in My Cup" was a decent song.
That was that poll.
That's interesting.
That song, that poll, and then when Chris Brown remixed and everything, it sounds exactly like "Drank in My Cup." To me, okay, this is what I was talking. I think saw me and you were talking about it a couple weeks ago on Twitter.
What a surprise!
that's where this whole thing's come from. I think I was saying back then I want to hear more from Kirko Bangs because "Drank in My Cup" came out. It was all cool, everything, everyone loved it, and then he kind of faded off out of nowhere. And I was saying that I wonder what happened to him. Is he going to just be a one-hit wonder, yada, yada, yada. And then he released this new mixtape about 2 weeks ago called Procrastination Kills 4. I downloaded it just to hear it because, again, I wanted to see if he was a one-hit wonder or not. Because, I mean, "Drank in My Cup" was decent. I can stand here and admit my expectations weren't very high at all. They weren't. But he exceeded my expectations with that mixtape. It wasn't an amazing mixtape by any means at all. It won't be one that goes down in history as one of the greatest mixtapes ever. But I think at the same time, it had a nice mixture of his "Drank in My Cup" feel and then him actually rapping. And him actually rapping, he's not a horrible lyricist.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I haven't really listened to too much of him to judge, so I'm just gonna.
I'd say definitely go download Procrastination Kills 4 and just listen to it. It's only like 13 tracks long. I'd say probably 2 or 3 of them I'd keep on repeat. They were that good. So, gotcha. All right. So last name. I wish y'all could see my face right now. My face is so big. I'm smiling so big right now. Just because I want to hear Sawcasm's response.
Oh my god.
Mac Miller.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was gonna be Wayne. Okay, I'm good.
Nah. Mac Miller. Go ahead. Have at it.
I like the dude. I like his lyrics. I like his energy. I've been following him for a while since since he barely, I think like his second or third mixtape. So I am a big fan of following these small rappers and kind of like watching them grow. It's kind of like watching like, you know, your favorite YouTuber who has like whatever, like a couple hundred subs, and you see them get 1,000 subs and you see them get 5,000 subs. Like, it's just sick. Like, cause you were with them the whole time. This is how I kind of feel with Mac. Like I kind of feel like I'm on that journey of him becoming successful with him. So I like the dude.
I've never had an issue with Mac Miller. I say I was following him since Best Day Ever came out. I don't know if that was I don't really follow him like hardcore.
That was pretty much. That really kicked him off.
Yeah, I listen to him every now and then. But I mean, when I heard Best Day Ever, I was like, dude, I fucking like this. And for the longest time, I had no idea he was white. Longest fucking time. And then I saw because when I watched one of it, I don't remember what video it was. It might have been Best Day Ever. I can't remember. But I watched one of his videos, and he was like walking through a house or whatever, like a house party, and I was like. And it was like this dude rapping. I was like, oh shit! Like they're doing a pretty good parody of Mac Miller. I was like, I don't know what he looks like, but he's doing a pretty good parody of Mac Miller. And I was like, I'm gonna go listen to some other Mac Miller stuff. So I clicking around. I'm like, this nigga's white. Oh shit! I mean, not that it like makes a huge difference. I just didn't know he sounds like a black rapper to me. Well, originally he did. But,
I always do. Maybe it's because I'm white. I got the white power. No.
maybe. But I mean, Mac Miller. I like his lyrics. I like his style. Like, he's got like a real laid back style, but it's like it's energetic at the same time. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I like Matt Miller. Yeah. So I know Nappy has a twisted opinion. Go ahead.
With Mac Miller, I don't hate the guy, but I'm not a fan. I feel like Mac Miller is the same way as Wiz Khalifa. I feel like he's got a lot of his popularity and everything, not because I'm not saying he's not talented, because obviously he's got something to go off of. You know, you got to have something to go off of. I think that a lot of his popularity came just from word of mouth. I don't think...
What's wrong with that, though?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying that I haven't seen anything from him so far that justifies all the hype. That's what I'm saying. And just like Twit said, he found him through Best Day Ever. That was the first time I saw him too. And he's popped up again and again and again and again, over and over again. Me personally, I'd rather see Asher Roth blow up before Mac Miller.
I like him.
Asher Roth is good too.
I'd rather see Asher Roth blow up before Mac Miller.
Do you know that Donald Trump made a video about Mac Miller? And he said that Mac Miller is going to be the next Eminem, which was a stupid comparison. It was, but like that's like. I don't know. In terms of justifying it, I don't know if Donald Trump cuts it for you.
Nah, that's like it's like 2 Chainz.
Rap aficionado by any means, but you know, if you get credit from Donald Trump, that's something, no matter who you are.
I don't know. I think Mac Miller. I think he's got a ways to go. I think he definitely has something there to go off of. I don't know. Like, you linked me that song the other day on Twitter, and I was just like, okay.
Like, that's another thing about him. Like you said, he's got a ways to go. I like that. Like, some of these rappers that are out now that have been established for a while, they're kind of getting... I'm kind of getting bored of them. I don't know about anyone else. I feel like they're kind of on their way down. Like, they're losing their appeal. But Mac, like, I feel like he hasn't reached his potential yet. So there's still more. He's still got more.
Yeah, I think there's this whole new generation of rappers that's coming up. You know, Mac Miller, Big Sean, Asher Roth, Kurt Cobain, if he can hang on.
If he can hang on, yeah.
All these people we talked about today, except for 2 Chainz. I think 2 Chainz is a one-hit wonder. After this album, he's gonna be gone. But
I think he's gonna be here for a while. But
I think he's gonna be here for a while too, because I think it's gonna be in 2 or 3, 4 years. It's gonna be another Soulja Boy story, basically. Because I don't care if you like Soulja Boy or not. But when Soulja Boy first came out, his shit was the shit. His shit was hot.
Stop. What's Soulja Boy's last single?
I didn't really listen to
No. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. He was popular. He was really popular for a while, and then he's just Soulja Boy. Soulja
Boy was hot for 2 albums. That was it. He was hot for 2 albums, like 3 years. What's the last hit he had?
That's what I said. I said in the next 2, 3, 4 years is when I think his 2 Chainz is gonna be like his fucking his time, and this is he's gonna fall off. He's gonna be irrelevant.
Chainz look good now though, so it's a little different.
I don't know. I like Duffel Bag Boy. That was my favorite song he's ever done. He needs to go back to that shit.
You just like the Lil Wayne verse.
That's really the only thing. So that's all. So, anyways, we done smashed the time limit on this podcast once again. We've yet to have a podcast.
Have we already? Damn.
We say we're gonna have a podcast, and we always go over it by a couple minutes. So, but anyways, if y'all wanna.
Oh wait! Can I ask 2 more questions?
Oh Lord.
I mean, we're already over the time anyway. Fuck it, right? Okay, so one question. I just forgot that question. Fuck it. What's your favorite album so far that's over every album you've ever listened to? Who's your favorite so far? Go.
Like out of the history of music?
Out of, we'll say since I don't know, 2000, 2004. 2004, it's fucking
I like
random.
how you gave me a 4-period gap there. 2000, 2004.
2004.
So since 2004.
Yeah.
My favorite album doesn't have to do with any type of lyrics or anything at all.
It doesn't have to be a lyricist. It doesn't have to be somebody that's popular right now. It's just any album at all. Just something that you like listening to.
My favorite album since 2004, and I'm sure y'all and everybody else watching can already call what the fuck it's gonna be.
I know what it is.
Epiphany by T-Pain. That was, I don't care what you say, that was a fucking good record. And speaking about people falling off, I can stand here as a T-Pain fan today and say I think T-Pain has one hit left in him, and he's done.
I don't even know about one hit. Nah, maybe he might. Maybe a DJ Khaled song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't care what it is. I think he's got one hit left in him, and I think he's done. So either way, so that's my favorite album. I mean, you can't lie. Bartender was good. Buy You a Drink was good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of other songs off there.
Yeah.
that's my record right there.
All right, I'll go first, and then Sawcasm can take us out. How about that?
Go ahead.
All right.
Announce your plans and then pause for like confirmation.
And I was just like, okay. Oh, anyway, fuck it. I probably am going to get a little bit of. Mine's actually torn. Even though I said pick one, I really don't have one specific one. Probably either Take Care or Thank Me Later by Drake.
What?
Fuck you! I don't care.
Really?
I don't care.
What?
I don't know.
Why did you go all the way back to 2004 if you're gonna pick something from 2 years ago?
Well, I was gonna say
really Drake is your favorite album.
Really, dude, out of everyone since 2000 to 2004, you're gonna pick Drake.
Dude, there's just I don't know what it is. Again, just like Nappy said, he's this and that. I just don't know.
Thank Me Later. I think was so overhyped. That was so overhyped. I think the product that he delivered in that was not worth the hype.
I agree with you. I'm not saying that I like it because it was so hype or because it was so popular, but it's just like I can get in the car and just like turn that on. And we've talked about this before, Nappy. When there's one song or there's like a couple of songs you just sit and you just kind of don't think about anything else. And it's not that song is so fucking amazing that everyone loves that song and it's so it's over the top good. It's just I don't know. It's just really chill and I just like listening to it. So I mean I can like get in the car at any time during the day with any type of feeling, like I could be pissed off or whatever, and get in the car and just turn it on and it just kind of just drive and just let everything go.
So let me wrap it up.
Or there are a couple specific songs you like, and
it's just like the whole feel of the album. I mean, it can just like it just plays, and like sometimes I don't even notice what track it's on. I mean, there's some other albums do that for me, but it's just most of the Drake songs that I listen to really, because I usually like. I don't like all of Thank Me Later, and I don't like all of Take Care, so I kind of just put it all on one CD. That's why I was like, it's kind of torn for me, and like I don't know, I just fucking listen to it. It's just
okay. So let me wrap this up for you, Twit. So in the last episode, we did the high school stories, and you said you got your ass saved from a beating by a little girl, and now you're saying that Drake soothes you. Okay, I got you.
Oh my God.
I got you.
It's not looking good.
Oh my God, it's not looking very good, but I don't give a fuck. So you had to point that out. Nobody even paid attention, jackass.
That's my job, yo. But anyways, all right, Sawcasm, what you got?
All right, I'm feeling from 2000. I'm going all the way back to 2000 because this is like the only album that I could say like I truly love. Like, there's a lot of albums that I like a lot, but like to say that it's my favorite album of all time, there's a lot of music that I just listen to now. Sounds good now, and then maybe in a couple of months or whatever, I'll just drop it. But Stillmatic by Nas. I'm a big Nas fanboy, and that album around that time is pretty much what got me into rap. Not at that time, but that album, because I was pretty much started getting into like all those beef songs and stuff, and then I found out about Nas and Jay-Z, and it was just a good.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that.
I've never been a big fan of Nas.
I love Nas. Well, I'm from Queens too, so I kind of feel like some pride.
I mean, I'm a fan of Nas. I mean, I respect him for everything he does, and in my opinion, even to this day, when we're talking about people falling off, I think Nas will never fall off because he's that respected in the rap game today. I don't think he'll ever fall off. Period. So.
I don't know about never, but.
I mean, just for the most part.
I think he's established himself that he's here for a while. Like, you know, he's not gonna fall off anytime soon. I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't know. You never know.
Anyways, there you have it. We went from T-Pain to whack ass Drake back to Nas. So there you have it.
Yo,
wrap it up to it.
All right, so there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode of the We a Family Bro podcast. As always, it is that corner that Sawcasm's link. You can click this fucking box unless you're on mobile. Then fuck you. But you can click his box.
I never do that annotation every week. Tweet.
Well, come to my channel because obviously it's gonna be better. There's gonna be a link on his box. You can click and take you right to his channel. Nappy's channel and my channel also are linked down in the description, in the description and in the annotations as well. The playlist is also there. It's a lot of fucking annotations on the screen. Click one, goddammit. Don't forget to check out Sawcasm's channel. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll let Mr. Orgasm Chasm over here take us out.
All right, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Do the thing, Sawcasm. Do the thing.
Oh, you mean this thing? Bow.
There it is. We're out, yo. We're out this month.
60. Actually, I can't 360 in this channel.
I don't like to do that on other people's channels because, like, my subs are used to it. They know already it's coming. But some people, like, when I started doing it, they're like, "That shit was so loud. That hurt my ears."
That shit was so loud.
So I try to not do it on other people's channels.
Hey, can we do it in unison? Can all three of us do it?
I'm down.
All right, ready? Are you ready, Nappy?
3,
2, 1, go.
Bow.
Oh, wow. You made me solo it at first.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Peace.
All right, y'all. We're out.